Prince William is a king in the making, and royal women have played a significant role in that process. Family members from Queen Elizabeth to Kate Middleton have shaped who he is and will be as a leader. Elizabeth's death sparked conversations about how a king will now indefinitely reign. And by the time William takes over, it could be somewhat vital to his overall popularity and the longevity of the monarchy to rely on the public favorability of the women in his life. So, we've analyzed some of William's relationships with royal women and what they could mean for the monarchy's future. Prince William and royal women. Queen Elizabeth and Princess Diana. Princess Diana's mother told reporters that her daughter was a radiant new mom when William was born in 1982, ITN Archive. And she added there was a lot of happiness in the room with her beautiful grandson and his doting parents. Of course, that bliss didn't last. An affair between the future King Charles III and Camilla Parker Bowles, among other woes, led to a contentious divorce. Some sources said Diana deeply bonded with William as the marriage ended and the world's eyes fell on her. Diana died in 1997 when William was only 15 years old, and the spotlight focused on him and Prince Harry. And the brothers continued to honor their mother in the years after her death. Meanwhile, Queen Elizabeth is said to have started new traditions with her grandsons during the split and in the wake of the loss of Diana. For example, she would have Sunday lunches with William to bond with him, imparting wisdom about what it meant to be a future king, for people. The prince formed strong ties with his mother and grandmother. And, from each of them, he inherited character-defining qualities as a son, grandson, and future king. During Elizabeth's 40 years as William's mentor, she taught him about tradition and the duty of leading a life of service. She was said to have lived by the family motto of never complain, never explain, and he was a witness to several decades of her 70-year reign. On the other hand, Diana lived her life outside of palace protocol and sometimes rebelled against royal customs. That was the case with her engagement ring, which now rests on Kate Middleton's ring finger. It's one of many signs of William's everlasting bond with his mother and her place in his family and future. Prince William and royal women. Kate Middleton and Princess Charlotte. Since becoming involved with Kate, experts agree that William shows sides he once kept somewhat hidden. One example is confidence as a royal, which they both have grown into over the last 2 decades. The couple became friends as university students, and some sources claim the young prince was known for his partying ways back then. But, after around a decade together and at least one brief split, they tied the knot in 2011. Since then, Kate's popularity as a royal has soared. And with the monarchy's overall purpose and sustainability in question by some, polls show Kate and William remain among the most popular royals. They had Prince George in 2013, Princess Charlotte in 2015, and Prince Louis in 2018, and they're now one of the most famous families in the world. Though firstborn George is second to the throne, Charlotte Elizabeth Diana is a fashion influencer with a higher net worth, Evening Standard. And William reportedly tells George and Charlotte that she could be as good as him at sports, a slight nod to gender equality, So, as William's only daughter, we've included her among the royal women who influence his future kingship. Prince William could be a modern king made by queens from the late queen to the future queen consort. William has indicated that he values the women in his life. And considering he has always displayed close bonds with them, we predict they'll play prominent roles in structuring his eventual monarchy. Experts foresee a modern kingship through William, likely more relaxed on some traditions than those who ruled before him. Still, certain age-old customs will remain important, and that's where his guidance from a long-reigning monarch like Elizabeth will be beneficial. At the same time, some think William will focus on relating to everyday people to help meet their needs best. That's a goal seemingly instilled in him by Diana, the people's princess, Vanity Fair. Finally, one way to accomplish relatability is by emphasizing he's a family man who happens to be the future king. As his family, Kate and the children are integral in confirming that image. And calling on the memories of his famous mother and grandmother could also help. Of course, how William will evolve before taking the throne remains to be seen. But we think carrying on the legacies of his mother and grandmother will undoubtedly be a part of his future reign. And his affection for them and his wife and children will continue to guide him on his path to the throne. Prince William and Kate Middleton prove once again Princess Diana has a major influence on their parenting style.